I am Steve from Delco Steaks. We're located in Broomall right now, opening up in other locations soon, but we got the best meat around. Been open for 11 months, coming up on our 1-year anniversary. And we sell 2-foot cheesesteak, regular cheesesteaks, burgers, hot dog, whatever you want, grub on, you come here. And as they say, you can't beat our meat.
Delco Steaks, Broomall, PA. I'm glad I watched this video. I didn't know it's only been a year since Delco Steaks has been open. And I'm very impressed with this place, how they run this place, the ownership, and I'm surprised Steve didn't get into it, how they source their meat. They searched for the right kind of beef they wanted. They got a Black Angus. They have a provider of their beef in Lancaster, and they really took a lot of thought and consideration in putting all their ingredients together, and it shows. Great cheesesteak, great group of young people. Well, I'm 58, so anybody, anyone under 50's young, but they are a good group of young people.
March cheesesteak madness. Beautiful day on Route 3. Broomall. Delco Steaks. You can see better from this side.
No, the meat is good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's way better cheese than
Way better Cooper than the other.
than the other guy.
Because it was mentioned in the other place, Cooper American.
Yeah,
Is there a difference between that and Cooper Sharp?
I don't know. That's kind of your role here, Mark. You're supposed to be the food guy.
I know.
Cooper Sharp? Not Cooper American. No, Cooper Sharp.
Different.
That's the thing, you start talking when I don't have a video.
Yeah, so the bread is great. The roll's got seeds all around. You can tell they toasted it, so the sesame really comes out.
Yeah. It's a little sloppy in the middle, but I always get the middle piece. But good onions and good cheese.
Yeah, good. Nice big pieces of onion. Look at those down there. And I agree with Diane. Good cheese. Cheese, the Cooper is real Cooper. Good. Nice meat. And of course, I always like the seeded roll.
It is. It's sloppy, but the bread holds it together. It's and you want a little slop in your cheesesteak. I think that's good.
No,
Nothing wrong with some slop.
Colonial Kitchen, Lansdowne, PA. A cheesesteak rich Lansdowne, PA. Number 14 seed in the Delaware County region. Colonial Kitchen been in Lansdowne 45 years. And I tell you what, I remember going here the first time, and they have a nice group of employees. You can really tell they've been working together a long time. Nice steady flow of regulars. And when COVID's not around, they got a nice little seating area.
March cheesesteak madness continues. Colonial Kitchen. There's a couple judges. There's a judge there.
Hi, Quinn.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, my name is Chris Felix. I'm the owner of Colonial Kitchen. Today we participate in the competition for the best cheesesteak in the area. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Cheesesteak fries mushrooms for today. We're here for 45 years. I hope you guys enjoyed.
The onions are good. The mushrooms are good. There's a lot of meat. There's a lot of cheese.
Seasoned.
Very well seasoned.
I don't know yet.
Roll could be a little bit more toasty, I think. But. So ladylike. So.
Yeah, I think the cheese a little more focused at the bottom.
Yeah.
Not distributed totally evenly, but like that bottom bite's nice. It's good.
Like you said, there's a whole cheesesteak on the plate.
Yeah.
Plenty of meat there.
Yeah, plenty of meat.
So much meat.
The roll is good. Actually, it's not real thick, so there's not a lot of bread, but it is holding up.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Even the middle one, though. The middle piece, which always falls apart.
Yeah. Unless
It's starting to split at the bottom, but
you know what you're doing.
I know what I'm doing.
That Amaro, you see in a lot of subs.
You don't think these could be baked in house, do you? Get them and then.
Like a par bake? Wasn't like a split
think
top,
so,
like a split top versus seeded or something.
That must be the way he's ordering them.
Yeah.
So, like you said, it definitely has that different kind of top on it.
There is some salt to it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
salty. Like, I don't think you mind it, and I'm sure everyone's a little different, but like, you're out
I don't
drinking,
mind
like,
it,
you don't
but-
mind it, but it's like, imagine you eat the whole thing too.
I feel like a deer in someone's backyard.
Like powdered seasoning mix, maybe. I don't know if it's just salt and pepper or if it's.
Right. Or it could be some liquid-based sodium that they, you know.
It's a good cheesesteak.
It is a good cheesesteak.
The next matchup, we have Delco Steaks, and we've got Colonial Kitchen. All right, went to Colonial Kitchen. They had a nice toasted Amoroso roll, not real thick, surprisingly enough, held together. There was a good quality of meat, and there was a good quantity also on there. Here's the only thing is, it was a little salty. And you know what, I pick up on that. So for me to pick up on that, you know, maybe other people would say no, but it was a little salty for me. The cheese was good, and it was managed throughout. So they spent some time together on the grill with the onions and mushrooms. So I think overall, you know what, they did a good job, you know, and the owner there, he's really assured of himself. I think, you know, he takes pride in that. Then, you know, Delco Steaks came out of the locker room charging hard. They had the Karanji roll seeded, which, you know what, I'm a little partial to. I think it's got a good flavor to it, and also I think it holds up for a cheesesteak. You know, they had a good amount of ribeye, and it was cooked okay. I think maybe it could have spent like one less minute on the grill. But then they put a Cooper Sharp on theirs. And, you know, through cooking and all that, it spread throughout, so it was nice. Large pieces of onion, which I like. And they were done just right. Mushrooms were good, but I think it needed a little bit more of that. So I like what they're doing there. So let's move on to the next judge.
So you're picking Delco Steaks.
I am picking Delco Steaks.
I'm gonna go with that as well. Colonial Kitchen, good portion of meat. Again, I do agree, you're not just being sensitive. I think that it was a little on the saltier side. Chris does a great job there, though. I mean, that meat was very flavorful. It almost had like a beef stroganoff flavor to me. That's kind of what I picked up. Good amount of cheese, but these guys at Delco Steaks, I mean, Sean and Nick, they are obsessed with cheesesteaks, and you can tell. I mean, they actually have Black Angus ribeye made for them, just for them. I'm not a fan of a seeded roll. They won me over though with their seeded roll. Fresh mushrooms, onions. I mean, the meat to cheese ratio is like spot on there. Overall, great sandwich. They know what they're doing there. They did their research. So I'm gonna go with Delco Steaks. I'm really sorry, Chris.
That's interesting. The two of you would pick Delco Steaks. You know, I thought Colonial Kitchen was a very good sandwich. The meat was a little bit thicker. It was over seasoned. I did like the pepper in there. In some places are just going salt. The pepper's nice. It adds another dimension to it. You said stroganoff. I had a similar experience. I think the cheese, it got too hot, and so the cheese kind of melted off of the meat and became a bit of a sauce in the bottom. And I think it had the flavor of the mushroom and the onion and the meat, and that stroganoff there a little bit. So the meat itself, it didn't have the creaminess because the creaminess was down on the bread.
Still a great sandwich though.
A great sandwich. Delco Steaks, they're sourcing their Black Angus beef from central Pennsylvania, so it's local. Feels good when something's local. It was cut very well. Agreed, a touch dry. Cheese was mixed in very nicely. Mushrooms and onions both had really good texture. I got to give it to Delco Steaks as well.
Those guys are living large. I think they're really enjoying not only this, but all the other stuff that they're doing. And I think it does show through on their cheesesteak. They did a great job. So, Delco,
Good job, fellas.
Delco.